Hi guys, it's Risa. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to teach you how to make spinach and cheese quinoa burgers. How does that sound? High protein, low fat, and of course my favorite word, delicious. It's versatile, so if you don't have the ingredients that I have or the spices you want to change up, you can do that, all right? I just want to show you that I just made my chocolate pineapple upside down mug cakes. How did they look? And my daughter and I made my 4-ingredient Rice Krispies. And I just took out of the oven. If you see my lemon squares, I made chocolate orange squares. And it smells amazing in here. So take a large skillet. We're going to get on with the recipe now. And just spray it well with some olive oil spray. Keep it on a low heat. And you're going to take quinoa, whatever kind. I have this three-color, tricolor, or you can buy the whole grain from Costco. 1 cup, wash it really well, add 2 cups of water, let it come to a slight, like a small boil, cover it and don't touch it, don't open it, and let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah, about that. All right, and then you're gonna let it cool and fluff up. So we're just going to add that to our nice big bowl here. And it comes up to about 4 cups cooked, okay? All right, so I'm just going to get rid of that. And that is 16 smart points on WW. Now, I just took a large Vidalia onion and I sauteed it. So about a 1/2 cup of onion. I put a little bit of green onion. You could use red onion. And for the spinach, I had just bought some fresh spinach and then I just chopped it up. But if you have frozen spinach, you can just use that and just squeeze it a little bit, and I'm using a cup of spinach, okay? Easy peasy. I'm gonna add some salt before I forget, maybe a 1/4 teaspoon. And then on here, I have a teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a 1/2 teaspoon of some barbecue seasoning, and some pepper. All right. And again, it's versatile. You want other seasonings, you can. I'm going to put in a little bit of Worcester. I love saying that name, Worcester, about maybe a teaspoon or so. And then some Frank's hot sauce for a little zip. And I'm going to put in about a teaspoon of that as well. I was looking for my teaspoon, but I'll just put it in. About a teaspoon or so. I like that. Now I have 2 eggs here, extra large or large. We're going to add that. Easy peasy. I'm using a 1/3 cup of, I just have my ingredients here so you can see, of some seasoned breadcrumbs. So I'm going to add that. And now the cheese is up to you. I love my mozzarella Saputo Light, and I'm using 2/4 cup, which is 4 smart points on WW, and I'm using some grated Romano for some flavor. And again, you can use whatever cheese you want, and that's 5 smart points. So you're just going to mix all of this up. And then we're going to form our burgers. And that you saw how fast and easy. And I love things that are just in one bowl. So make sure you mix everything together so everything's incorporated. And I'm just going to make sure it's nice and hot, my skillet. You could even put these in little muffin trays as well and make little mini muffins. And I'm just going to use, I'm going to use this one. I have a cookie cutter. All right, so let's turn this baby around over here so you can see. And I have it hot. Sometimes I like to spray this as well so it doesn't stick. I'm just looking for my cooking spray. There it is. And I like to spray that so it doesn't stick. And we'll put it up. And then I'm just going to add it Make sure that it's just really all together, all the spinach. And if you want to use more spinach or you want to add another vegetable to it, you can do that. I like using these cookie cutters because then they're all the same size. So you can make them big, you can make them small. And quinoa is nice and satisfying and filling and delicious. And then you could keep them in a sealed container in your fridge or in your freezer. So I'll just do one more to show you. Okay, and they're cooking. And my hands are nice and gooey, so I'm just going to clean them off. So again, it's versatile. If there's other ingredients that you want to use, seasonings, you can do so. And you just stick it in your pan like this. So I'm just going to bring it up. Look at that. They're all the same size. I love that. We're just going to let that cook for a little bit. And you're not going to keep turning it over. You're just going to, you can just pat it down a little bit if you want. And just let it cook. Just like with my salmon patties or any of my other burgers that I make, right? I always say don't keep flipping it because you're going to break them. So they need to form and stick together, all right? And what I just do is I just slightly lift it up to see. And sometimes I even take a little bit more olive oil spray and just spray them on top a bit. And just let it cook. And if you want, you can make one of my mug buns. Just turning it down because you don't want to cook it too fast, all right? You want to make sure that they cook slowly for at least about 5 minutes or so on each side. And you can make my mug muffin recipe. You can buy Smart buns or whatever buns you like, or just eat it like that with a nice salad or grilled vegetables or veggies and dip. I have lots of recipes you can check out. And I'm just going to turn one over now. And I'm going to show you, because the other ones, let's see, this one, I'm just going to leave it. One of them I've already just turned over, so you can see it's nice and brown. That's what it should look like before you turn it over. So it stays together, okay? And if they're too thin, they're gonna fall apart. So they need to be, a good inch or so. I'm just gonna let this cook. And that's basically the recipe. So you can add your favorite condiment, to it. You want to add a little bit more cheese on top. It's okay. Everything in moderation, people. So you could add a little cheese. You could add a little mayo, light mayo, different kinds of mustards, tomatoes, pickles, relish on your bun again, or just like this is delicious. And when you have company, it's something different, right? I'm going to turn this one over and this one over. There. All right. So now we have them all turned over and cooking slowly. And that's the end of the video. So I hope you love it. I'm just going to let them cook a little bit longer. And I'm going to enjoy it for lunch. I'm super excited. And I hope you love this recipe. If you change it up, please comment below. If you keep it the same, comment below. I want to hear from you guys. So tell me your opinion. And please share my video with other people, my channel, because sharing is caring, my group, WW Tips and Recipes by Risa on Facebook, and my Instagram, WW Risa's Tips. I almost forgot. So love you guys. Mwah. Bye from Risa's Kitchen. Check out all my other recipes. Take care.